Time.
But hold on. I got you. 9-time.
Not both of us, though.
Oh, that's right. Only one has.
9-time tag team champ.
The crowd expected the usual energy, but when Triple H's music hit, there was no trademark smirk, no water spit, no game time bravado, just silence. The game looked visibly shaken. The air inside the arena turned heavy. As he walked slowly to the ring, fans began to whisper. Something was off. Triple H, the cerebral assassin, now stood with trembling hands. He reached for the mic, paused for a deep breath, and said the words no one saw coming. This is a very difficult moment for all of us. The bombshell drops. Jey Uso's life-changing injury Triple H then confirmed what no one wanted to hear. Jey Uso had suffered a career-threatening spinal injury during a live event. It wasn't a part of a storyline. It wasn't a kayfabe twist. It was real. A miscalculated bump in an unscripted moment had altered Jey's future in seconds. Triple H revealed that Jey was rushed to the hospital, undergoing emergency stabilization, and that doctors were concerned for long-term neurological damage. The arena, filled with thousands, fell completely silent, mourning in unity. The backstage panic, how it all went down. According to backstage sources, the injury occurred during a risky sequence involving a top rope superkick into a German suplex. Jey landed awkwardly on the back of his neck. The referee quickly threw up the dreaded X sign. EMTs rushed the ring. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, and medical staff surrounded the scene. No camera cuts, no promos, just genuine chaos and fear. Backstage, the locker room was reportedly shaken to its core, with talent crying and praying for Jey's safety. Jimmy Uso breaks down, brotherhood tested. Jimmy Uso wasn't just a tag partner, he's Jey's twin, his other half. When the news broke, Jimmy was said to have collapsed backstage in tears, whispering, "That's my brother. That's my blood." WWE cameras respectfully didn't film Jimmy during the announcement, but later that night, he posted a heartfelt tribute on social media. "From the womb to the ring, I got you forever use, no matter what." Fans flooded his page with love, while even longtime rivals like Sami Zayn posted words of support. Solo Sikoa's silent rage, emotion behind the eyes. Solo Sikoa appeared on SmackDown later that night. He didn't say a word, but his face said it all. In a moment that blurred fiction and reality, Solo took a knee at the edge of the ring, then pointed to the sky, a silent dedication to his injured brother. Insiders say Solo took the news hard, reportedly punching a locker door and needing time alone before returning to the building. The enforcer of the bloodline had shown that even warriors bleed on the inside. Paul Heyman chokes up, the wise man at a loss. Paul Heyman has delivered some of the greatest promos in wrestling history. But on this night, he struggled to speak. Backstage interviews caught Heyman wiping tears, his voice cracking as he called Jey Uso one of the most courageous performers I've ever known. "He gave his body for this business, for this family, for the fans," Heyman said. Fans across social media responded, "If Heyman's crying, we all are." For once, the wise man was speechless. Roman Reigns reacts. The tribal chief is crushed. Though Roman Reigns wasn't physically at the arena that night, he posted a heartbreaking video on his Instagram. "Jey, I love you. You're my brother before you're my soldier, and you don't have to fight alone anymore. Rest, heal. We've got this." His message quickly went viral. Fans, who had followed the intense bloodline drama for years, now saw the human behind the tribal chief. For Roman, this wasn't about the storyline. It was about family, about love, about pain. WWE superstars rally. The locker room unites. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Becky Lynch, and even legends like Shawn Michaels posted tributes and prayers for Jey. Reports say the entire WWE locker room gathered together for a moment of silence backstage before the show. "Jey is more than a teammate. He's our brother," said Seth in an emotional post-show address. The outpouring of love demonstrated what WWE fans already knew. When tragedy strikes, the ring ropes don't separate them. Wrestlers become one family. Fans in shock. Pray for Jey trends worldwide. Within minutes of Triple H's announcement, Pray for Jey and We Love Jey Uso began trending globally. Fans shared clips of their favorite Uso moments, from Hell in a Cell battles to Yeet celebrations. Some posted hand-drawn artwork, others lit candles, sent video messages, and held up signs in live events that simply read UCE. Jey's impact, it turns out, had gone beyond matches. He had made people feel something real. WWE's official statement: plans change forever. WWE later released a press statement confirming that Jey Uso would be out indefinitely and undergoing a long-term rehabilitation program. All planned Bloodline storylines for WrestleMania and beyond were immediately restructured. The creative team was reportedly told by Triple H, "Real life comes first. Jey's health is our priority." The statement was brief but heartfelt. It didn't just inform fans, it showed them that Jey wasn't just a performer to the company, he was family. Rhea Ripley, Kevin Owens, and Sammy react across brand lines. Even across Raw and SmackDown, stars broke character to show support. Rhea Ripley tweeted, "Jey Uso gave us everything. Let's send that love back tenfold." Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, once bitter enemies of the Usos, appeared shaken in a backstage interview, vowing to dedicate their next match to Jey. The WWE Universe realized, when tragedy hits, there are no heels or faces, only hearts that break together. Jey Uso's last message before surgery. Hours before surgery, Jey Uso shared a voice note with WWE officials. It wasn't meant for TV, but Triple H got permission to share it with the fans. "Tell the fans, I'm not done. I'm hurt, but I'll fight. Yeet forever." The crowd erupted in chants of UCE, Yeet, UCE, Yeet. It was more than a catchphrase. It was a war cry for survival. Jey Uso, even in his darkest moment, gave his people hope. The path ahead, a long road to recovery. Triple H closed the segment by saying, "We don't know what the future holds, but if anyone can come back stronger, it's Jey Uso." He promised the WWE would support Jey physically, emotionally, and financially every step of the way. Fans are now hopeful but realistic. Will Jey wrestle again? Maybe. Maybe not. But one thing's certain: Jey Uso will never walk alone again. And if this is the end of a chapter, it's also the beginning of a legacy.